to me, how about the brass? Because it gives nod to the music that New Orleans has popularized.
He kicks it to Turner. Tipped away. Here's Murray. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Well, definitely a nice sounding name. Other options were the Swamp Dogs, the Bull Sharks, the Mosquitoes. You know, Steve, all in all, you have to think they went the right way with the Pelicans.
I don't know. My personal favorite was the Rougarou. I don't even know what that means, but that was in the mix. Would have puzzled a lot of other people around the country besides me, but better than Mosquitoes, that's for sure. Pelicans was probably the right way to go.
One thing that always translates from team to team is defense. No matter who you play, if you can challenge shots and bother shooters and play together, you'll win, and that's why the Pacers had so much success against Western teams last year.
The free throw drops for Murphy. And over the last decade or so, it's usually been the Western teams getting the better of the Eastern teams more often than not, but the Pacers were able to be the exception because of their defense, as you were talking about, Clint.
Yeah, if you can defend and rebound, you can beat anyone at any time on anybody's floor. And I think the Pacers were able to do that last year, 18-12 against the West. And that only trailed Miami as far as Eastern Conference teams and their success against the West.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Here's Mathurin. Siakam uses the glass to finish the layup.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here's Murray. Turner with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now here's McCollum. No good. A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
When I asked him what some of his main concerns are today, and he said they're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the perimeter, and therefore it's essential that they not give up too many open looks from out there, or it could spell trouble all game long, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
Now, here is Murphy. After the miss from Turner.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Dishes it to Murphy. They swipe it. Now the Pacers moving it up. Halliburton. That's blocked by McCollum. Olynyk with it. Releases from 15, and that one's good. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Halliburton, smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
He dishes it to McCollum. Pass to Williamson. He hits it from 9.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Down low. Indiana moving the ball around. Nembhard nails the wide-open jump shot.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
Pelicans trailed by 4. Now Murray. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Collin passes to Murray. The three-pointer, no good.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Now here's McCollum. Passes it to Murray. Puts up a three. The shot misses. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
If you're in the Western Conference and don't want to finish near the bottom, you've got to be able to rack up some wins against the East. And New Orleans, with a young team that's trying to find itself, just didn't have a good record against the Eastern Conference.
No good from Williamson.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Now the pass to Mathurin. That is good.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Well, Clark, you spoke about the Pelicans' record against the East last season. They were just 12 and 18, and that was the second worst mark for anyone out west.
Well, you could see they were timid at times. They were unsure of themselves. They just didn't have enough talent, enough belief in themselves, and it showed. Anytime they went on the road, west or east, it felt like they were in some trouble.
That's good. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Murray. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Number 9, defended by McCollum. Pass to Toppin Smith. And he's good on the three ball.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
McCollum kicks to Olynyk. Goes up on the wing. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Olynyk's got his second basket of the game. Pacers leading by 7. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Number 26, and Indiana, another three.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
It's Murphy outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith drives in.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
Yeah, this team played an excellent first quarter offensively, moving the ball and getting a good flow to their offense. That's why you see those big assist totals.
Yeah, very timely passing for them, Steve, and that's why they've been able to jump out to this lead.
Jones, no luck.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Yeah, something that makes him hard to defend is his ability to receive a pass and get off an accurate shot in one quick, fluid motion. So you better beware of where he is on the floor at all times.
One of the premier catch and